Just great. Okay, so guys, this is Earl Dixon. Most of you guys know me around the world as a Bitcoin man. So, especially you guys in Africa. Now, due to in Uganda, we're ready to open up our financial literacy institute there, and this is going to be one of the classes that we're going to be working on. We talk about DeFi and smart contracts. We're going to be offering that at the institute. So, this is a social experiment that we're doing with a platform that has a token that continues to grow. Never diminishes in value, just continues to grow. And the owner is here. His name is Willie. Willie, how much do it grow by every time someone places some a transaction on the platform?
Hey, thanks, Earl. I really appreciate you taking your time to represent us, to talk about us, and I'd like to say hi to everyone around the world. Our social experiment, our savings token is very simple. Every trade, every time a person buys or sells 0.0001 or 100% of a cent is added on the value of the current price. And the price of the token started exactly at that price, 0.0001. And right now we're about to be 50 cents in about 9 days or so. Very impressive. I think we brought a lot of Christmas to people, and I think we had to do that because, from my understanding, Santa Claus had COVID, so we had to replace him.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, guys. Whenever I'm teaching, I always talk about things that we need, right? And this is one of those situations where you need it. Why? Because I've been doing Zooms now about fractional reserve banking, where you work, you trade your life, and when you do, you take $100, put it in the bank, and the bank's supposed to be good custodians of your money, but they're flipping your money and making 3,333 on every 100. Guys, that's not just 100% on your money. That's 3,000% return on your money. Okay, so in this decentralized arena with this system, okay, with Hodlst, the token, it allows you to get back control of your finances where you become your own bank, your own private bank. So that's why you need it. Okay, it's just like light bill, water bill, cable, internet, health insurance. You can't do without those things. Now you have a system where you take your digital assets, okay, and you leverage them in this token, a tron specifically, into this token, and it grows exponentially. All right. And as you hear oh, now let me go back to Mr. Willie. So when people leverage their tron on this platform, what type of increases do they see, and how are you declaring those increases in your language?
Well, the way it works, Earl, is again, it is a social experiment. It's only been done once. It was done on the Ethereum blockchain of earlier this year in late spring. We got exposed to the project. We loved it, but we saw the failures of Ethereum, especially for gas prices and also what they call the TPS, the transactions per second. 25 transactions per second on Ethereum versus 2,000 transactions per second on Tron. I think we don't even have to debate. The decision was taken. So how we see it is really like it's a way to help people have a store of value where we're really part of DeFi, decentralized finance. So what you do is you provide liquidity to the community, and in return, your custodian, you get to hold on a token where this token gains value with every single transaction that the community drives. So it's not really based on how much money do you invest. For you it is, but for the community it's how many transactions you do, which is why we put the minimum of 55 and we put the maximum of 500, so that we kind of made it where no one with big banks can necessarily come and just take it over in one shot. If you got big banks, actually, you're not taking it over. You're bringing a lot of liquidity. You're helping a lot of people who might need some liquidity right now, or who might be exiting right now because they got something else they need to do. It's like a savings account. Enough of us will use a savings account for rainy days, but you may have a day where it's a storm. It's more than just a rainy day. It's like a literal storm, and you need to deplete that whole account because that's the only thing you have. So how those savings must be look like that, where you got big investors could come with huge liquidity. The numbers don't lie. Where we are right now, 50 cents. Imagine bringing big liquidity at $1, your liquidity has doubled. But it's also made for the common folk. If you could only afford $100 a week, after a whole year, Imagine your 5,200 with Hodlst savings. You're buying Hodlst savings token, $100 every week. At the end of the year, that 5,200 will definitely be more than your regular savings account with that little interest they're giving you. So what we're trying to give people, it's a community. Like I came up with a saying, I think you heard it yesterday, and I just came up with it yesterday. I hope it's original, but it goes like this: opportunities die, communities live. This is not an opportunity that's going to die. This is a community that's going to live.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I'm glad I have an opportunity to interview with you. Um, out there in the arena, out there in the digital currency arena, when it comes to providing liquidity to different pools on DEXs, a lot of times when people provide liquidity on DEXs, they get a chance to that DEX. You can visit that DEX and you can exchange one token for another token, and you get rewards for providing liquidity to that DEX. Now, how does this compare to that?
Very good question. Well, our smart contract, we say our, but it's no longer ours. Is the smart contract for the people doesn't hold any funds. So we've devised a way to reward the community. I know a lot of people are used to more the model of network marketing, the referral aspect. So I heard people say, well, what happened if I bring more people, if I share with more people? It's community driven. So we can't reward you with a 10%, 20% and all that. But what we'll reward you with is the TRX coming in the contract. If nobody is selling and it comes from the reserve, the contract will take the TRX and we'll redistribute it amongst all the members, but not in all one shot. That's why if you refresh your screen, for those who've seen the TRX reward, every time you refresh your screen, there's a new amount being added. There's a new amount being added. And the more Hodlst you own, the more rewards you're going to receive. So for us, the reward aspect of redistributing the TRX is the way for us to compensate, let's say, not just regular folks, but the top people. I mean, what we got, Earl, again, I don't want to sound like a broken record. It's a social experiment. It's only been done once on the Ethereum blockchain by some other people that I don't know them personally, but I got a hold of who they are. I joined the other platform, and we believe that this would be best on Tron. We believe that this idea belongs on Tron, but there is no track record to compare it with. It has a class of its own. All I know is that people seem to love it in a short period of time. And to have guys like you embrace it and say, you're going to do a webinar or you're going to record this and show it to the people, I have to make myself available for you.
Awesome. So guys, so let me explain this. So normally we take your money to the bank leverages and they keep everything. They pay you less than 1%. As a fact now, in the coming days, next year, even a gentleman named Michael Saylor, who has MicroStrategy, he just put 650 million into Bitcoin.
You know what's funny? This guy was bad mouthing Bitcoin all these previous years, and all of a sudden he's buying Bitcoin. It's funny.
Yeah, he put it in there because he said that over 30% of all paper money in the United States has been printed within this last year, and that the American dollar is going to diminish by 15% over the next 5 years. So he's taking his physical paper money, fiat currency, out of the dollar because nations around the world are shorting the dollar. Most nations around the world normally will trade their currency for the dollar because of the purchasing power behind the dollar. Now nations are shorting the dollar and they're taking their fiat and putting it into Bitcoin. But let me tell you what's different about over here, guys. So look at it. So you got a community of people around the world, global. It's a global community, right? Where when you come over here and you literally leverage your Tron, there's someone who's going to benefit from that. Okay, as you leverage it over there and you get Hodlst, there, should we term it dividends or how'd you say it? Rewards.
Actually, allow me to say this. You know, we strongly believe that, there's a certain advantage of having a global community. It's not only will the community be larger and thus powerful in size, but, it will enable, all of us to experience a better financial platform. So what I could say is the Hodlst Savings Token platform is community driven. It means that eventually anybody around the world will be able to create a store of value that they've never seen before, a store of value that cannot be stopped, that cannot be controlled, that cannot be censored. And because of the characteristics of the Tron network, alongside with smart contract technology, it will allow us to be truly decentralized and will ultimately empower I don't know, retirement savers. It could be your ordinary folks. It could be investors, because the Hodl ST platform is decentralized to a core. I mean, yes, the website is run on a server. The server is maintained by us. So we kind of own the website, but we don't. It's just a portal to interact with the smart contract. And I want to say this.
Yeah.
You, Earl, could create your own DEX to interact with the Hodl ST smart contract. Now imagine if we had at least 3 to 5 DEXs owned by different people around the world, all feeding from the same contract. People don't understand. When I say this is not short term,
yeah,
this is not midterm,
yeah,
this is long term.
wow.
Because it was inspired by the Hodlst project, and we felt like on Tron we could go farther, and that's what we're doing. And, you know, it's intended to be a game changer. What do we call that? A black swan event? I think that's the term. You know, like
right.
out of nowhere. And like even my good friend said that, you know, prosperity or abundance is like it's violent. It's like somebody you're talking behind their back. You know, prosperity doesn't come and smooth talk to you. You know, like abundance doesn't say, "Hey, how you doing?" Abundance is like, "Yo, you were talking about me. I heard you were talking smack about me. Here I am now." Bam.
Wow. Guys, that's amazing. That's amazing because, guys, so what do you get out of this? What do you get out of this? So, okay, by providing liquidity to this community, the rewards, you can withdraw your rewards in Tron. Seriously. So you're gonna leverage your Tron on this platform, and periodically as people come in, every transaction, that 0.0001, okay, increase every time someone puts Tron in, rewards are issued. That could literally be you. I had a lady today, okay, living in Fayetteville, North Carolina, who put $6,000 in Bitcoin. And she continued to take Bitcoin out every 2 weeks through Cash Out. And then when she went into today, she called me today. And her 6,000 is now $16,000 in value. So she created a nest egg. So Bitcoin rewarded her by putting her fiat currency over there and leveraging. Same thing here.
I want to add to what you're saying. You see, we talk about Bitcoin, but Hodl saving token is fairly well protected from volatility, unlike Bitcoin.
Say it, bro. Go ahead. What's the difference? Talk about the difference between Hodl savings token and the volatility of Bitcoin. Can you talk about that?
Well, it's anti-volatile because it's programmed to always go up, because it's every transaction will add 0.0001, regardless if the transaction is around $55, regardless if 111, 312, or 417, or 500 maximum. We don't discriminate. A transaction is a transaction. What we instead tell people, and I strongly advise you, Earl, to do that. This is the best strategy to help the community and drive the price up. If you come with a big bank, like let's say you come with 200 or even 500 or 5,000, because Tron is so fast, you could do one transaction at a time of around $50, 55. That's why I click on minimum, the minimum button, and just click minimum, accept, okay, refresh, minimum, accept, okay, refresh, minimum, accept, okay. And it's gonna go so fast. That way, you're gonna add value to the community. We made it to be where no whales. You know what a whale is? Obviously, you know that. We wanted to make it where no whales would come. Not anti-whale, but well protected. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like well protected and both WHALE and also WELL. Well protected. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. Because we want to make it, we think we got the true win-win platform, where, because collectively we gain from the token gaining in value. What we need to do is we need to carefully balance the hodling, which is the holding, and the trading. Now, people always say that what happened when the reserve is gone? Well, those who have hodl will sell to those who want. And people are like, well, what about if people who have hodl don't want to sell? Well, it's the same thing with Bitcoin. When the 21 million is over, those who have Bitcoin will sell to those who want. Now, what about if those who have Bitcoin don't want to sell? They will need money at one point, so they will sell. Yep. That's it. There's no, like, with human nature. Like, people ask questions sometimes that I want to pull my hair, and I know we're recording this, but it's easy. It's simple. We made it stupid simple, or simple to the core, where it's DeFi, not that DeFi, because DeFi is complicated. The lending, the borrowing, I checked it. I checked Uniswap, I checked SushiSwap. I got lost. I said, forget it. That's not for me. I'm not a trader. I'm a developer. I'm a creator. You know how I use crypto?
How?
I use it immediately. I don't let it sit down. I don't hodl, even though I created a hodl savings token. And I'm a
Yeah.
spender, even though I created a savings. But it's because that's what the people need. That's not what I still hodl here and there. But
Yeah.
when I buy Ethereum or Bitcoin or Tron, I usually buy them because I want to do something with them. Either I'm paying somebody or I'm signing on something like in the past when I was joining these different opportunities.
Yeah.
So I don't buy Ethereum to let it sit there overnight because I might lose value. I'm not a trader. I don't. So that's why volatility is is foreign to me, and it's foreign to HODL-ST. HODL-ST, it is soft peg to the USD. And if for some reason the USD was to tank and the world goes down,
Yeah.
well, our first concern will not be HODL-ST, it will be everything else. But still, we have an opportunity because it's a smart contract and we are a community who can vote to go make it peg, soft peg to something else. If for some reason, for example, some CBDC replaces the US dollar, or we could soft peg it to Bitcoin. The possibilities are crazy. I'm just throwing stuff there that I didn't say last night on the webinar that you saw me on with my partner when he
Yeah.
said I was biting my tongue to not say something. But we thought about it. Why not maybe one day peg it to Bitcoin? We'll
Awesome.
wait till Bitcoin has more, not to say has more clout, but we'll wait till see, So the possibilities are endless. You'll admit, brother, that blockchain technology, smart contract, and cryptocurrency has changed our lives completely.
Awesome. And guys, let me tell you, I'm proud to be here because this is exactly what we needed, right? Because someone tomorrow may have an emergency. It could be I don't, emergencies happen all the time where you need to liquidate, okay, on this platform. Okay, and those rewards are as soon as you hit the withdraw button, those rewards can be withdrawn with instantly as soon as you hit the button and you get paid out in TRX, okay? And because you're getting paid out in TRX, to get your rewards in TRX, this TRX is highly liquid, and you can take it, you can turn it to any currency around the world doing the in the digital currency arena. So guys, so I'm really excited about this and about what he has created. Now we're going to show you exactly how you can go over and start leveraging some of your Tron. But can you tell me, Mr. Wheelie, how do a person um actually get the actual token that can be leveraged in your system, as far as how much is it per token? How do you get it for a newcomer? How do they get HODL-ST? How many do you get? Can you kind of like explain that for me?
Well, you could get as many as you want. You could invest as much as you want. I mean, it's $50, around 55 minimum and 500 maximum, around that. You
Yeah.
know, anyone can may participate. Participants may enter today, leave tomorrow at any time. Participants may buy from the smart contract. Well, buy from the smart contract reserve or buy through the smart contract from somebody selling. You know, HODL-ST, people must know it's a non-transferable token, so it's not a cryptocurrency. Is more considered like a crypto commodity. So it
Mhm.
cannot be given away, it must be bought or sold. And that's what actually increases the value of HODL-ST. Supply and demand impact the value of HODL-ST. And obviously excessive holding or hodling will cause value to stagnate. But what people need to do, what participants need to do is I know people may not be religious, but we're gonna go religious on them.
Okay.
What we need to do is evangelize HODL-ST. We need to talk about it, like, and it's not recruiting, it's not promoting, it's not forcing people to do anything, but it's to show them we do have something. When somebody tell you, did you make money, you got a chance of getting the token today, and by tomorrow you can show people that, yeah, you made money because it gained in value. It's always going to gain in value. And like, you just got to find the right balance between holding and trading. That's really on you. And but just know that the expectation of profit
Mhm.
is the core value of the HODL savings token.
So is there advantage? Is there advantage of getting started right now? What's the advantage of me getting started right now at the current price of HODL-ST? Like you said, it started out at 0.00001. And I
Well,
think
the
now,
advantage is that the price you see right now, you'll never see it again,
okay,
because the price always goes up. So if you get a chance to get it at, I don't know, we're about to, let me tell you where we are right now. I
yeah,
mean, we're moving so fast, like it's mind boggling.
yeah.
Just bear with me. Let me just quickly look at my, just log in on the website.
And I'm gonna
Only
pull up, I can pull up on my screen as well. Let me see.
Yeah, put it on your screen. That would be great. Let the people know this is real. Let's look at the price together, but this is some real stuff.
All right, let me see. I think I can get over there.
I could tell you it's already 0.4817, and we started at 0.00001. Basically, over 4,800 transactions have been run through the network in less than 10 days. It's only 9 days.
Wow. So it went all, you saying it's close to 48 is close to 50 cents in only a couple of days?
Yeah, and only a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks. So there is a sense of urgency now, because it's going to be a commodity that most people gonna want. And if you're getting in now, you more Hodlst you can hold in your possession. Is that right?
I want to say this. You know, the fear of missing out is not really on this, because if you earlier adopters gain the most, I mean, that will never change, and whatever, it could be Hodlst or whatever. Okay. But in Hodlst, you get an opportunity that the price will always go up. You could get in at 50 cents. You could get in at $1, at $5, at $10, at $20, at $100. It's always going to go up. Now, obviously, the lower you get, the more you get in return, but you're always going to get a return some way, somehow. The expectation of profit is a core value of the Hodlst savings token.
Awesome. Okay, so with that being said, then, guys, what you do is that you're gonna have to have a wallet, a Tron wallet.
Go back to the beginning. Click on the X at the top left. Click on the X at the top left of your Tron wallet. Let me see the top left. There's an X there. Click on that. Click on cancel after that on the right. And let's go to asset at the bottom left. Let's start the people from the beginning. And if you don't mind, I'm going to guide you.
Okay, no problem. All right, we're here.
Okay, so now for those who have multiple wallets, you see where the title is, you gave that wallet a name. You want to give people, just click on wallet, the wallet name, just to show people that you can have more than just one wallet. So you see right now there's just one wallet, but you can have multiple wallets. And what you would see, they would be stacked one over the other. So the one you're using right now would be there and the other one would be kind of under. You just need to slide your finger to the left and you would switch from wallet to wallet. So I wanted to show that. Also, this is a good screen for those who already have a wallet. You want to restore the 12 keys. If you look at the bottom, backup mnemonic, you can actually back up. No, this is where you want to know your 12 words. That's right there. And one thing I want to show people, you see on the right-hand side where it says public account, on the right-hand side it says main chain in the middle. Then there's a circle like a loop. Click on that. I want to show people something.
Okay. All right. Tell me one more time. Which one?
On next to public account, there's main chain, and on the right of main chain, there's a little circle, a loop.
Okay, let me see. Main chain.
At the top, public account, main chain, and on the right, there's a circle. Top right corner.
Okay, yeah. Okay, up here. Okay, awesome.
Show the people. This is where, if you want to create a new wallet at the bottom, if you want to import a new wallet, if you want to import an existing wallet, mnemonic is right there. So a lot of people on their phone are looking for, where do I import a wallet? Where do I create an additional wallet? Is that little loop. Go back with that arrow on the top left.
Okay. All right.
And just do it one last time to show people where you were.
All right. So I'm going back up top. And guys, where it says public account at the very top, it says main chain. And then it has that little circle with a plus sign. So I'm going to click on the top right-hand corner.
Right there. This is where add wallet, for those who want to know how to import a wallet and create a wallet. So let's go back. So this I want to just quickly show these people there. Let's go back again.
Okay.
So now, so whatever wallet, make sure you select the correct wallet. That's why we start there. Once you have the correct wallet selected, click on Discover if you have an Android, or Browser if you have an iPhone.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna click on Discover.
All right. Now at the top, go ahead, Earl. Please type HODLSAVINGS.io. HODLsavings.io.
All right, is that correct?
That's correct. And how you know it's correct? You see the URL appears under it to confirm. So for your Android users, just once you see that, you know you're good. Just give me a few seconds. I'm pulling up my iPhone. I'm going to do the same thing. HODLSAVINGS.io. And for iPhone users, what you see instead is on the right of it, you see like a blue circle, and you like with a little arrow in it. You just need to click on it. So for Android users, you would click on like you're going to do right now, or you click on Hodlst Savings underneath.
Okay.
And then you see what it says. You will be redirected to a third-party DApp page where you will be liable to their agreement and private policy. You need to click enter.
Okay.
You won't have to do this again ever. Once you do it once, that's it. And and the same thing with for iPhone users. So now both of us, iPhone and Android users, were on the same page, and it's very easy. When you're there, you are in Tron Link, and because you're in Tron Link, the system recognizes your wallet. It's already intuitive. All you need to do is click away. It says buy Hodlst. We'll do it.
I'm gonna do it now. Clicking on right there, buy Hodlst.
Now, if you haven't bought no Hodlst, all the numbers will be at 0. But if you bought, you'll already see what's already there for you. But it starts first and foremost, especially on the mobile, where you see the reserve at the top. We started with 100 million. We have 71.44 million still left in the reserve. Our market cap is already 13,758,169. We have 28.56 million in circulation, and the HODL price is currently at 0.4818. We measure it by 4 decimals because the price started at 0.0001, 4 decimals, 100% of a cent. Scroll down a little bit now. Now, if you're new, scroll. You start at the wallet balance. This is where you start. Because you are in Tron Link and it's connected to your wallet and you already have TRX, make sure you got TRX. You decide how much you want to deposit. You got to click on TRX amount where it says TRX amount and type yourself how much you want to deposit.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2,000. So I'm gonna do 2,000 Tron on the first transaction.
Go ahead.
Put it in 2,000 right now. Do I have to put the 0.000 behind it?
No, only if you using decimal. So click deposit now.
Okay.
Now I'm going to watch me. It's going to be very important. Here, you got authorization tips. Usually you could leave it at safe mode if it's only a one time, but since you're going to do that many times, you could choose fast mode, but I would even choose whitelist mode. So switch to whitelist mode.
Okay, whitelist mode. Okay, awesome.
Continue.
All right.
Now you may want to pause the screen and put your password.
Okay, awesome. So that's what I'll do.
Let's pause this.
All right, give me just a second. All right, I'm gonna say pause it. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing it on my computer. I can pause it. All right. So guys, the reason what he's saying is that I whitelist. If you notice, I clicked on whitelisted, and after I clicked on whitelisted, it also allowed me to go ahead and type in my password, and we paused it to keep you from seeing my password. And you can now tell us what whitelisted mean in your own opinion.
Whitelist, that means that you authorize, you trust this website, and you don't have to put your password anymore. All you need to do is do whatever transaction, and you always, when it says deposited successfully or transaction successfully, you'll only do okay going forward now.
Okay, awesome. All right, so guys, it recognizes it's connected to the wallet. What you're seeing is that Hodlst, the smart contract, is now connected to my Tron Link wallet. Okay, and it's ready to take that 2,000 out of the. I mean, it's ready to put the 2,000 into the Hodlst wallet. Okay, so I'm gonna hit OK.
Yep. And then what you need to do at the bottom, you got 3 icons. On the left is wallet, in the middle is trading, on the right is staking. Always refresh your screen, click on the left. Even though you see, click again on the bottom left, just to be sure.
On the bottom left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so scroll back down.
Okay.
You can see, boom, you have it, it's right there. Now click in the middle, the icon in the middle, those 2 arrows.
Okay.
I want to show the people something. Scroll down. Now buy, stop there. Click on minimum.
Okay.
You don't have enough yet to buy minimum.
Okay.
You may want to come there to be sure. How much do you need to have minimum?
So I need about 66.
Transfer at least 80, just to be.
All right.
Go back to wallet.
Okay,
so
we're gonna go back.
The process is that your TRX is being transferred from your Tron Link wallet to your Hodlst wallet balance, because the wallet balance is yours in Hodlst. No, you didn't have to leave Hodlst, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna go back up. Okay. Yep. Go back to Discover. All right.
Go back at the top. Now just do the history.
Okay.
We're gonna see if that deactivated the whitelist. I hope not, but you might have deactivated your whitelist.
All right, so we're gonna do buy again, right?
Yeah, buy Hodl ST, which means it's really enter your back office. It's not necessarily you buying on the spot.
Okay, awesome.
Now your deposit is there. It's already linked to your wallet. You just need to do an additional deposit to be on the safe side. Deposit at least 80.
Okay, good. All right, so I got to put the amount, guys. So right here, I'm gonna put the amount,
In
put
Tron.
80, okay, in Tron, and then click on deposit, right?
Yes. And let's see if it asks you for your password again.
Okay.
Okay. Pause one last time.
All right. I'm gonna pause it. All right, I'm gonna hit OK.
Bring back the people.
Hmm.
Let's record again.
Now it's recorded.
Okay. So
All
now
right.
I think we have enough. Let's go back to trading. That's the one in the middle.
The one in the middle. Okay.
Then scroll down till you see buy. Click on minimum.
Okay. Let's see. All right, that's 28. Click on buy. Click on minimum. Okay.
Yeah. Boom. You have enough now. Now click buy.
Okay.
And check what the whitelist did for you. That's you don't have to put no more password. That's all you get. Click OK.
Okay.
And go back to your wallet, which is the 4 squares at the bottom left.
Okay.
And then scroll. And let's celebrate for the first purchase of Hodl ST from this wallet.
Wow. Wow. So in the 13.185525, that's the Hodl ST.
No, that's rewards. You went too far.
Okay, let me go back up.
See, you already scroll down a little bit more. Sorry. No, sorry. That's your wallet balance. That's the remainder left on your wallet balance. Scroll back. Scroll down again. Scroll down again.
Okay.
Scroll down. Here's you got 152.354567 Hodl ST, which are worth at this very moment $73.57. Because the moment you did the transaction, other transactions are going through, so the value already increased, and you're qualified to receive the rewards. Give it about a minute or two, or a few 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You might start seeing 2 cents or whatever. It's not big because you don't have that much Hodl ST yet.
Okay. So the rewards will come right down here. That's the rewards for basically staking my my tron over here in exchange for. Okay, no problem. Of Hodl XC. So guys, he'll be right back. I'm really loving this. Last night I was on a webinar, and within minutes we literally could see some rewards from the fact of you staking your tron over here, your asset on this platform to provide liquidity. And the liquidity is rewards to the entire community, right? And you never know when you're gonna have to come over or you desire to come over and remove some of your rewards for emergency. Okay. But by staking over here and putting your tron, your digital asset that would normally be sitting in a wallet somewhere, even when the market is going down or sideways, there are normally no rewards when it comes to the digital currency volatility. So by bringing some of your digital assets over here and staking them on this platform, as more and more people come in and do a transaction, just like you just saw the one transaction today. Are you back?
I'm back, brother. I'm back.
So,
Let's finesse this. I mean, congratulations first and foremost on this account for being part of the community. The moment you buy Hodl ST, you are part of the community. And again, it's not an opportunity, it's a community. Obviously, we all want to win. And it's DeFi at its purest. You provide liquidity to the community. You get in return a token that's always going to gain in value. And when it's your turn to liquidate, then the new people are providing. So it's like an exchange amongst the community. Those who provide liquidity get the token, and those who want to liquidate the token, either some of it, if not all of it, will get the liquidity. So it's really, you come in and you come out, like it's a flow. It's a flow of people. It's, and even those who already, it's not also a one time. It's not like, okay, I'm going to put, let's say 500 or 1,000 one time. It's a recurrent network in a sense that, that's why I use the savings model as the best model. If you can save $100 every month, every week, and you would traditionally put it in the bank at the end of the year, that 5,200 with a little bit of interest, whatever. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Yeah. But imagine doing that same thing every week. You're buying $100 worth of Hodl ST I tell you, at the end of that year, the 5,200 is strong. It's more than 5,200 because
Wow.
the first 100 you bought this week, by the time you buy the next 100, that first 100 has already made a
Your
lot of,
sound went out.
you know, I said the
Okay.
first 100 you buy this week worth of Hodlst, when next week is you're ready to buy another $100 worth of Hodlst, your first $100 has already multiplied. So it's really, what is it, compound interest? I'm not even sure what to use the
Yeah,
term.
that's makes it. Let me ask you a question. So when they saw me make that transition from Tron to Hodlst, that one transaction, tell them the effect that it had on the increase of the pack of the
Scroll back up. Scroll back up.
Hodl token. Yeah.
Scroll back up. You see it's at 0.4829. As we're talking right now, remember when you started this, it
Yep.
was at 0.4818. Out of these 9 additional transactions, or no, 11 additional transactions, one of them was yours.
Awesome.
So you've helped the price of the token go up with one transaction.
By how much? Tell them again. Remind them what happened just then. 0.00 what?
0.0001. There's 4 decimals after the 0. But guess what? The best way to understand it, 100 transactions will add 1 cent to the value. 1,000 transactions will add 10 cents to the value. 10,000 transactions will bring it to $1.
Wow.
100,000 transactions will bring it to $10, and then the rest is beyond.
Wow.
I
Awesome.
really thank you, man. I want to say some last few words to those listening to us. Earl, really and truly, what you're doing right now is for the people, and what we did is for the people, by the people. We're not better than you. We're not better than anybody else. We just thought about something and we did it. And now everybody can reap the benefits of what we did. So, Earl, I'm really honored that you see the vision. Hodl savings token. Some of you folks may look at it as an investment token, but it's really a savings token. Some of you might look at it as an opportunity, but it's really a community. But we can't force you to change your perspective. It's really on you, and everything is on you. It's decentralized to a core. I'm not better than you. I may have, a little bit, or a little bit more, a little bit less than other people. I didn't even hog the system. So with that being said, Earl,
yeah,
please help us grow. People, help us grow, because it benefits every one of us. We believe we have the system that most of you were looking for. And I'm humbled to say it's Hodl Savings Token. And I want to thank my partner who developed this with me, and our programmer who coded this so perfectly. We barely have complaints, and whatever happens, we fix it real fast. So we're very efficient, very alert, and very accessible.
All right, let me say something toward that, and we're gonna close it. So, guys, I'm just proud to be here, honored to be here, to have a gentleman such as Willie, to be able to be in this space, and to be a creator. Okay, to be able to take his creative idea and turn it into a product that's needed by everyone around the world. So I would just commend you, because even today, my son had to do a paper write-up for a scholarship, and he was talking about the digital divide. Okay, and they were talking about how during this pandemic, there's a trend where people have to operate in the digital space. I don't think it's just a trend right now that will go back to what it used to be. I think this is a sense of normalcy, and we're gonna have to find ways of operating in this space. And I want to thank you, Willie, for being a creator. You're just not a cookie seller, and I'm gonna tell you what that means. But you are a cookie creator. You created the ingredients, okay? And we need more people to come into this space, just like Mr. Willie, and take this decentralized finance industry to heights that you can only dream of. So yes,
We do cookie sellers. I am a cookie maker, but we need cookie sellers.
awesome. But okay, I appreciate you creating them. So I'm gonna stop this now, and guys, just get back with the person who shared this video with you. You can also do it on your laptop, but we're just covering how to do it on your Android right now, and we also gave you a tip on how to do it on your iPhone. So I'm gonna pause it right there.